prostituta and sell your ass. You prostituta. Fuck out of here. Don't come over here with your self-righteous shit. Sell your ass on private fans only, okay? Yeah, let the whole neighborhood know you sell your ass on fans only.
I suck dick too. That's how I got my baby.
Suck dick and all that.
What's good?
Here they go. Wait, here they go.
I do all of it.
Welcome to the S.Banks&JD Network podcast. I'm your host, S.Banks, and I'm Joe, my co-host,
JD.
and we have a nice lit podcast for you today. What are we talking about?
We're talking about this is what men have to pick from.
Yeah, and what we mean by that is, listen, if men are walking away from dating, options is peak
Scarce.
nowadays, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying all women.
Obviously.
I'm just saying what men have to pick from. It's hard. It's hard. In today's podcast, we have 3 clips for you, and there's clips inside of those videos, right? And we're just gonna give you. Let's call it the evidence room. Let's call it the evidence room, where you're gonna see what men have to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Basically, the title will make complete sense once you watch all the clips.
And then we'll come back after watching the clips, give you our thoughts, then go from there. But with that said, let's jump right in, play the clips, and get this thing started. Without further delay, here's clip number 1.
I would like to apologize in advance to my friends and family because this summer I will in fact be a whore.
What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? God damn it. What do you want?
This is Put a Finger Down, Places You've Had Sex edition. In a car. In a hotel. In a shower. Someone else's house. A movie theater. A cemetery. School. Work. A park. A river, pool, or beach. Woods. Or in your own house.
Alexa, why is my throat sore?
Maybe you should back off a couple inches.
Alexa.
Here comes the whore. Hello, whore. Welcome.
Love being
Hit?
yes.
Tied up? Me too.
Yes.
I love being hit.
Like the harder the better.
The more bruises and marks it leaves, the better.
Yes. Like I want him to beat the shit out of me. Like,
Me too.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That was the end of those clips. Ladies first, what do you think?
My question is,
Oh.
why is it the new lit thing to showcase or celebrate the fact that you are a whore?
Garden tour, let's be nice.
No. I'm going to use whore for today. The reason why I say that is because, like what you heard in some of the clips, they've used the word whore.
That's true. Let's respect YouTube guidelines. I hear you. I'm not saying I disagree with you, but one of my points is this: are women today marriage material or convenience material? Pick me's or pass me ups? Now, in my experience, even say like, okay, I think dating websites have effed up the whole game. It's given women too many options. There's an army of simps. Now those simps have given those women inflated egos, and women today are out of control. But they're still not getting the outcomes that they want. But are women today wifey material?
The majority? No.
So most women is not. And I'm not saying all, but most women are not. We have to keep it 100.
Yeah.
And they're not being taught by their parents how to be a wife. And I'm not saying to you there's no problems with the men. There is. but we're talking about women today.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of women are not raised to be wives. Put in the comments if you disagree with what I'm saying. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What? Tell me your thoughts. Let's hear some of what you think.
Okay, well, let's start with the first. Within that clip, let's start with the first video.
Mhm.
So, there's a lady, and she says she's apologizing to her friends and family because she will be a garden tool this summer. Equaling, basically, she's saying she's gonna have a hot girl summer.
Why did you call her a lady?
Woman,
Garden
girl,
tool.
whatever.
Let's call her a garden tool. So she's letting you know what she's about to do. She's robbed her Mystic Bull.
Mm-hmm.
Old school, like Mystic Meg. And she's telling you, I'm gonna be.
Oh.
There's some in the house. There's some in the house, right?
Uh-huh.
She's telling you that's what she's gonna do. Doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time, right? Garden tools used to hide their promiscuous behavior because they know inherently it affects their SMV or how people view them. Now, I said it before, women don't care how you view them, even though later on in life, when you have a child, when you are ready to settle down.
Oh, now she wants to cash out.
Your child is gonna him and his friends, or her and her friends, they got social media now. So when they go to school, they're gonna see what mommy used to do. Pick one. Which one? Make a choice now. They're gonna see what their scandalous mommy was doing. And daddy accepted that.
Yeah, some do, some don't. She clearly is openly saying she's about to raise her body count crazy this summer. Listen, she's gonna be reaching heights that she could never imagine.
Why do you think they're trying to, what is it? Why do women do that? Why do you think they're trying to hit numbers, mad numbers?
I think it's just the culture nowadays. It's very much accepted now to be a W, and you know they don't.
And for those who can't spell, WWHORE.
Exactly.
I'm being facetious, man. Continue.
Yes. So, yeah, a lot of women, girls,
yeah, now
in 2022, because that's what year we're in, it's okay to be a W.
So you're saying
fine.
You're saying it comes with the culture, but just because that's the new thing today, morals, it doesn't make it right. It doesn't mean that you should do it.
No, the thing is, there was always W's around. I was really tempted to use the whole word, but anyway,
yeah,
there was always W's around throughout whatever generation it was. There's always was women that's like that.
Women.
That hasn't changed. I'm just saying with the culture today, it's just accepted more. That's the only difference. Plus, obviously, it's being recorded and it's out there. You can see it. Where before, the percentage of H'ism maybe hasn't. Okay, that's a lie. I think it has gone great. It's greater than before. Because it's so open and accepted. I'll just say maybe back in the day, it's a fact that women wouldn't display and expose themselves.
They would hide.
It was definitely behind closed doors what you're doing.
They would hide any promiscuity.
Yes.
Ugh, did I say that right?
It's fine. I'm sure they know what you're talking about.
What I'm saying is that it's hot girl summer. So women, they glamify having hot girl summers like girls trip. And for me, okay, you got some women that say, I'm gonna have a boyfriend in the winter, and I'm gonna break up with him for no reason for the summer because I want to have a hot girl summer.
Can I just?
This is the new norm.
Can I cut you there for a second? Do you know when I first heard that? Do you know who I actually heard it from? A man. When I first heard of that saying,
yeah,
I first heard it from a man. In that space, in that period of time, right? It was years ago. It was over 10 years ago. I had never heard a woman say something like that. I always heard it from men. So men usually say, I'm going to have a girlfriend throughout the winter. And then soon as summer lick, they're single.
But you know what?
I didn't really hear it from girls.
I hear what you're saying, right? But I think a man moves very different. A man he wants his cake and he wants to eat it. Men are logical. If I've got a chick already, I want to keep my chick and I want to keep the side pieces. Women will diss off their man, good quality dude, for side pieces. Men are logical. We don't do stuff like that. So if you've heard that from certain man, I don't know, maybe you need to provide some more context of it.
No, okay. But, what I would say is they wasn't taking that girl seriously. They're not in a relationship.
Yeah.
They're in a relationship during winter time. So I don't mean there was in a full blown relationship. No. They was linking to her. She thought maybe they're in a relationship. Maybe he portrayed that. But that wasn't the case.
In terms of what you're saying, those dudes were stringing those women along.
You're my snuggle bunny for winter time.
So they were stringing those women along.
No, but the thing is, some girls actually know that that's what they are. They just say.
But the point I'm trying to make is this, right? Okay, that's what men have done in the past. I won't deny that, but I think the culture shift. Women act like dudes nowadays.
Yeah, they do.
They think that they can do what men do. That's the problem. They say, oh, when a woman cheats, for example, a woman cheats to upgrade, but then you get whipped on the dude you're cheating with. Well, he don't want you.
No.
A man cheats because he's trying to let one go. He still stays with his wife. He knows where his loyalty lays at. Now, some people might say, how can he be low and cheat?
Yeah.
Put in the comments. Tell me your thoughts. But I'm just saying, if a man's going to cheat, he's coming back to his wife. A woman cheats, she's cheating for you. That's your replacement. But then she says she could do it just like a man.
Ladies, put in a comment if you cheat. Are you cheating for your replacement?
But they are. When a woman cheats, she's cheating because that's the replacement. Look, the survey's in from the observable truth. The survey says it's a garden tool. Like catchphrase, say what you see. They're a garden tool. And you expect man to wifey these chicks. They can be the chameleon all they like. I walk around with an x-ray machine.
You do?
One built in.
Okay.
So I know what it is. I know to ask the right questions. I know how people move. I've been doing this a long time. And I'm just saying a lot of guys may be blue pill or naive to female nature, but I get it. Hence why I say to men, vet, ask the right questions. If you don't ask the right questions, then women are going to ride all over you.
Yep.
I'm just showing dudes how to not be finessed. Chicks have a man for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yep.
It is
and
what
pudding
it is.
too.
It is
Dessert too.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to quickly get into the second video of that first clip. And it was basically the lady didn't know which one to choose. Do I get with a rich guy with a small D?
Yeah.
Or do I get with a broke guy? It said poor. Just to it said broke. It said broke. Broke guy.
So one guy has nothing, has the big
with
D.
a big D.
And the other guy has all the money, the good dude, the nice guy, but he has a smaller D. Or let me say the small D.
Okay, now ladies, which one would you choose? So put in the comment section which one you would choose. Would you choose the rich man with the small package or the broke man with the large package? So put in the comments which one, and also don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So yes, ladies, put in the comments which one.
Yeah, but
Which one?
okay. Yeah, ladies do that. I'll say this. They make the bad decision of dealing with the bad boy. I could have swear that, okay, there's lots of single mothers today. Then men don't want to date them. But based on your poor actions led to you being a single mother.
Your poor decision making.
Then you want to shame men for not wanting to date these women. But if we rewind to how many years ago, I could swear that having children was for married couples. Women are having children out of wedlock because of their extra curriculum activities, right? Because they were doing those things, end up pregnant. That's the new dynamic, because men don't want to get married nowadays. And then when you, so okay, I tell men protect their meat. We all slip up. Pleasure to the skin, right? I get it. But I'm just saying that a man has no choice in that situation, and a woman does. And she want to trap a man. Before you know it, oh, he's a father and he doesn't want to be the father. He doesn't want to be a father. I'm just here for the pleasure. Just saying. All of that from small D or bigger D.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Saying that, we did do a podcast. Like usual, can't remember the name because we've done so many. But I will link it in the description.
Yeah.
Basically, it's about, oh dear, it's gone out of my head. I'll definitely link it in the description.
Yeah, any podcast that is in relation to this,
yes,
we'll talk about
it. Definitely is.
Last thing I want to say on this particular clip is, my notes are this. So many women, I told you, dating sites F up the whole thing. So many women getting misconstrued with guys that want bedroom fun and long-term commitment.
Yeah.
They mismanage their body so long that they can't pair bond with a man. Women deep down know that a certain amount of bodies that you have, a certain amount of, let's just say, extra curriculum activities that you've done affect how men choose you. You can shame us all you like, but you know inherently this is a fact. And that's why you get women say, oh, how many dudes you slept with? Oh, 3. We know the number. So what you talk about in your WhatsApp groups, your Facebook groups, your boutiques, men know, but we just want to smash. That's why we ain't saying nothing.
Yep.
Just saying. What else do you want to add before we play the next clip?
I just wanted to quickly go into the last video in the first clip. And the woman, she didn't say anything. She's just reenacting certain H'ism in the video. Yeah. So I'm going to say the word because this is what was said. So it says, here comes the whore.
Yeah.
It said something else after, but basically it says, here comes the whore. And what I'll say to the ladies is this. This is, okay. Say you are doing similar things to the lady that is doing what she's doing in the video. Sticking her tongue out, trying to be saucy.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Twisting up her hair, whatever
Keep
she's doing.
Keep doing that.
Right? Shush you. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, after doing all of that, recording it, putting it out there, exposing yourself, like I've said many times before, why do you then expect a man to want to be in a relationship with you or get married to you? Now, it's one thing to be a freak, a leak, whatever. be as nasty as you want behind closed doors.
Be as nasty as you want to be.
Men do not mind. They want a freak in the sheets.
Yeah.
But when it comes to public,
freak in the sheets and a lady in the streets.
Exactly.
Don't mean we're going to wife you long term.
Okay, thank you for saying that, because it moves me into another part quickly, right? Men have been telling women for years and years and years that, just like we said just a minute ago, they want a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. So if you are being a freak on the street, men do not want to wifey you. They're not going to take you seriously.
Everywhere they go, everything they do, it is what it is.
Exactly. You you call yourself a W, you call your friends a W.
But they don't. They just act it.
There are some that actually, okay, just like some women will use the B word. They'll say, yeah, I'm a bitch or whatever. Then they call their friends bitch. Then they say whatever and they act like a bitch. And then, but when men say you're a bitch, yo bitch or whatever,
they're like, huh?
Exactly,
How could
insult.
you say that?
But you have portrayed yourself that way. So when it comes to being a W, it's the same thing. So if you act like one, say you're one, call your friends one, you say it amongst each other, dress like one, then what you know, if the, what did I put here? If there's a pussycat in the room and everyone can see it, why are you going to pretend that it's an elephant?
So basically you're dressing the elephant in the room. Let's leave it there. Well, with that said, let's move to clip number 2. And we're going to come back, chop it up with you, give you our thoughts. Here's clip number 2.
Biology, like excuse of men can go fuck as many women as they want, but women can't. And like, we weren't built for that shit. Like, enough is enough, because like, where is the biology in that? What are you comparing yourself to, an animal? Like,
we are animals.
Okay.
Yes or no? No. Are humans animals?
So
yes or no?
if you want to.
All right, you want to go? Let's get it.
No, this goes because I believe we're divine beings. I don't really believe like the whole white man's the whole evolution, we came from monkeys type shit. But everyone's belief.
Okay, no. We have to stay here then. Because we can't even go to the next level if you truly don't believe that humans are Homo sapiens, which are animals and mammals.
So if we are animals, right, there are actually a lot of mammals and animals out there who only mate with one person for the rest of their life.
No,
so what do you
95% of mammals are not monogamous. The male versions are not.
Okay, I can agree with that. I don't want to say 95%.
No. It's I'm telling you statistics now. I'm not telling you opinion. It's 95% of the male species of mammals are not monogamous. They are with multiple women.
Okay, so then I get upset because I'm not going to sit here and tell you your fact is wrong, because
we got Google. We can actually pull it up.
Right, I hate Google anyway. Because people think that they know something by looking at the first 5 links on Google. Like, that's not research. But,
okay.
Back to what I was saying. Like,
okay.
I just feel like.
Marry what?
Marry who?
This is, it's funny, right? I've engaged in these kind of conversations. I'm not saying I was right. Don't argue with a woman. You're not going to win. But I've engaged in these kind of arguments with women. If we can't even agree the observable facts that we both can see, just like in the last segment, right? Addressing the elephant in the room. If we can't agree where humans, you're talking about divine beings, debating stupidness. When a woman says, I feel, this means we're going into her alternate universe. That's crazy talk. So we have to agree as adults, because they say women are like grown children. And we can't even agree on facts. She says, I hate Google. Why? Because it's the truth.
The truth. Yes, exactly that.
Take it away. What's your thoughts?
She hates Google because Google will tell you the truth. She wants to give her little digs here and there, but she couldn't go against the truth. As much as she was trying to, she then had to admit, well, I can't go against the facts, because then what is your argument about? If you can't go against the facts of your own statement, why are you arguing? That's why you say don't argue with women. Yeah, what's the point?
This is what men have to pick from. Sometimes a chick can be on a carousel wheel so long that she can't pair bond. And she actually yearns and lost to go back on the carousel wheel and ride that horsey. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. That's what they do. I'm not saying all, but with her, I like it sometimes when the chicks talk like this, because it shows me how crazy you are and how to deal with you and what category to put you in. But sometimes I'll say men need to express discipline and say no, because a chick like this, just think about it like this for a second, right? And I'll say this to the men. Is this the kind of woman that you want to be the mother of your children? Even if she has a pretty face, fat rump, slim, she got meat in the right places, but the mental, is this who you want to be the mother of your children? Because I can be facetious and I can joke about it, but I'm like, this is the options that we have as men. And if men don't say no, and we give into the pleasures of the skin and don't have discipline, we end up with chicks like this, chatting S like this, trying to suck us in to her reality, which is delusion.
Sometimes I swear I can read your mind and I know exactly what you're gonna say. Yes, right into her delusion. And that's a great question to the fellas. Would you want this woman to be the mother of your children? And unfortunately, this has happened multiple times already. So where men have made poor decisions themselves, and fellas, you need to take accountability there. Not saying that men don't. Men usually take accountability for the wrongdoings. But, you have to be honest.
But a lot of men say, not that I was even fast forwarding that much, as far as I didn't want her to be the mother of my child. I was just trying to unload one. But unloading one leads to babies. Exactly.
I'm sorry, fellas. Just like you said, you can say that all you want. That's fine. You can say whatever you want to. But the second you unload into a female and she doesn't qualify to be, a baby mother in your eyes, would I want her to be my children's mother? And full well you don't.
Look,
and you're unloading her, then you've taken that chance.
Chicks like this, right? Being on the carousel wheel so long. Being on the carousel wheel means inherently women know that is bad, but you mismanaged your body. Now you have a high body count. Then you want to lie to men how many people you slept with. And I don't recommend men ask this. I've said it before. 3. You think men are dumb? Yeah, I think they're dumb. No, I just want to smash. Well, then that's where the problem is. Men are supposed to say, you know what? This chick is crazy. I'm not dealing with her. I'm walking away from this.
But they don't, because they don't have the discipline.
And that's where the problem is.
Exactly.
She's mismanaged her body.
She has, but just because she has doesn't mean that the guy has to go ahead and do what he's doing with her. So on both ends of that spectrum, for the woman, you should have discipline yourself and keep your legs closed. We actually done a podcast of a woman saying that she struggles to keep her legs closed. And she needs God or somebody to help her keep her legs closed. So yes, I'll link that in the description as well. You can watch that too. But for the men, you have to have more discipline, and you don't. A lot of you don't. So you only can blame yourself when you're in certain situations.
That's true.
So just like the woman has to, we know women don't like to take accountability. We've also done a podcast on that. I will link it in the description. Men usually do take accountability, but you have to be honest on both sides.
This is pick me talk on your side, not for me.
Whatever.
They already think what they think about me, right? But the thing is this.
I don't care, but okay.
Relationships today have plummeted.
Yeah.
people, put in the comments, what do you think the reasons are to why, if anything, men want relationships more today than women? Once upon a time, women would want commitment. They would want something secure, security.
They
Go
literally
for.
fight for one.
Yeah. Now, that's not the case anymore. So why do you think, put in the comments, why do you think relationships have plummeted? They've gone downhill. What do you think the reasons are? Maybe some of the things you've seen in the clips. I think, yeah, some of these things is facts. It's like, even, look, if you go on dating sites, you chat to some of these chicks, they're lazy daters. There's no substance. We all know chicks can be boring. Most of them are. That's a harsh reality. Some chicks can say, not me. Yes, you are. Because you believe that if I go on a date with a man, all I got to do is give him my presence. I show up and that's good enough. So then a lot of chicks lack substance. So they don't believe I need to be entertaining. Why am I jumping through some hoops for some man, some guy? Oh, because I would have thought you want a relationship. I would have thought you like the dude. But then, oh, you go for Brad and Chad. He chews you up, spits you out, and then you want to make a prayer like Sierra and talk about, oh,
now she wants to cash out.
Toot, toot, toot.
It is what it is.
That's very true.
It is what it is. Just saying. Put in the comments what you guys think. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What else do you want to add before we jump to the next clip?
What do I want to add? Yeah, just pretty much what I said before. Take accountability for your actions. If you don't want to be in a certain situation, don't put yourself in that situation. I think it's quite easy to do, but hey, each to their own.
I agree with that. I agree with that. You guys let us know what you think. I just say, my last thing is, I'll say, as women get older, they give less. They put in less, they give less, but expect more.
That's true.
Because you believe, oh, I've got all these experiences that don't qualify you. And you hear a lot of women say, well, I deserve. No one deserves nothing. Put the work in. But again, they're lazy daters. This is what men have to work with. That's my final thought. Let's jump to the final clip of the day. Then we're going to close out. So without further delay, here's clip number 3.
Sometimes people will see my videos and they'll think that I hate men. And I want you guys to know that that's not true. I love men. I do. I love your culture. I eat at Buffalo Wild Wings all the time. For a year in college, I actually lived in Philly.
Are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 3?
I can go. I got wings to go.
Would you cheat for $3,000?
Shoot?
Cheat.
Cheat?
For $3,000.
I would cheat for free, bitch.
Body count is above 30, like my freshman year.
Shawty came in the 30s. I don't think it matters, really, 40? But like...
Maybe 40 was a lot.
40 is a lot. 30 is a lot. I saw a TikTok and it was saying, in order to get a body count that high, like you gotta be striving for that shit. You gotta be like no one's throwing themselves at you that much. Like you gotta be really striving for a high body count like that.
Yeah, I knew a girl. Her freshman year, she decided she strived to fuck somebody from every zodiac sign to see what they were like.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she learned about all the zodiacs very well.
Fuck out of here. Don't come over here with your self-righteous shit. Tell your ass on private fans only, okay? Yeah, let the whole neighborhood know you sell your ass on fans only.
I suck dick too. That's how I got my baby.
Suck dick and all that.
What's good?
Here they go. Wait, here they go.
I do all of it.
Wow, she a prostituta.
You're a prostituta.
What do you think about that?
You sell your ass on fans only.
trying to come with that self-righteous ish.
I do all that.
I think
that was crazy.
I think women been using their vagina so long, they don't know what else to offer.
Yeah.
Hence why I said earlier, they have a lot of chicks have no substance. Hence why I say they believe I show up on a date. My presence alone is good enough. This is why I said chicks are boring. Put in the comments if you disagree.
Yeah.
What do you guys
I
think?
concur to that. I don't date women, so only you could tell me that part of it. But from what I've heard, yeah, men have said that women are lazy daters. They don't offer anything apart from their coochie, their body. They say, I am the table. What is the table? Me.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
You say to chicks, like, what do you bring to the table? I am the table.
Which is
exactly.
They're missing a massive part.
They can't even define it.
No, they can't answer the question. That's why they say I am the table.
Because they bring nothing to the table because they lead with their coochie. That's all you have to offer. We did a podcast, right? Are women more than just free hoes? Just saying.
You can watch that, by the way, on Instagram.
Yeah, that's on Instagram. So we'll tag that, and you guys can check that video out. Shout out to the great Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in that video. Well, what else do you like? Tell us your thoughts, man. From a female's perspective.
Well, with the first video of that clip, the white girl saying she loves men. What else did she say? I love men. She's lived in filth before herself.
Yeah, that chick.
She was kind of weird.
I said it to you before. Chicks like that, I like that because you show me how weird you are from the rip. So then, at least I know what to expect.
How weird you are.
I know to walk away. This is why I said that men need to express better discipline, because some dudes be like, boy, she looks good, even though she's saying all these things that's gonna put me in problems.
The red flags.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's why I said the choices that you make.
Yeah.
Let's skip to video number 2. This is the girl in the club, and she is asked a question: would you cheat for $3,000?
And what would she do?
What's her response?
She would do it for free.
Baby, I'll cheat for free.
I do it for free, bitch.
Oh.
Man just have to vibe with it. It's like,
okay.
And it's like, wifey, who?
Wifey what? Yeah. Like I said before, then these sort of women will then ask men for marriage and relationships.
Let me say this, right? That's true. What happens, fellas, what happens when you meet this chick, right? That says, I'm the exception to the rule. I'm not like that. You know, you got chicks be like, where do you meet these chicks? Look around. They're all over the place.
Those women are liars, by the way.
I know they're gassing. We know they're gassing because, again,
Capping.
what women talk about in their boutiques, on their WhatsApp group, Facebook groups, whatever, we know. Platform like this exists to show men that you can get finesse. It's educational. So we're showing you to make the choice. Red pill or blue pill. You can pick, right? In a sense, right? It's up to you. So it's educational. But then you meet a woman that says, oh, I'm not like her. But many chicks are the chameleon.
The majority is the chameleon.
So they're shapeshifters. They're like Mystique, X-Men.
The majority are hyenas. So it's hard to, separate which one is the real one. I can, it is hard for men.
Okay, it can be hard. What do you think some of the solutions are for men to kind of sieve through and know who's who? What do you think?
I would say, okay, I think that there's quite a big difference with certain women. So you can kind of tell the ratted ones because they do certain things.
Okay.
You can tell the ones that kind of fake being a nice girl, but you talk to them long enough and you realize they ain't so nice. Then you have the nice girls that actually do what they say. So like I said, speak to them long enough and you kind of realize Well, I haven't seen any red flags as of yet. I just think you have to. Okay, some girls make it very easy.
Yeah.
So it's like I can blatantly see
So
you're a W.
So
Mad red
Scream
flags.
and
Crazy.
Vet, we're putting together the Patreon.
We are.
I will put together if guys wanna smash, if women wanna get that guy. And I'm not gonna teach women in regards to finessing men. I'm gonna just show them in regards to what men want, how you can get a husband. I'm gonna show men the questions that you need to ask in regards to. Me personally, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I can vet a woman and I can sum her up in 5 minutes. I get the gist. I've been doing it long enough. So we put together the Patreon, and then we will answer a lot of your questions. So I'll say this on record now, that you definitely need to screen and vet. You need to ask the right questions. I can teach you the questions to ask if you actually want a relationship, and I can teach you how to move if you just want to smash.
Yes, but you have to be honest as well, though. Do you really want a relationship, or do you really want to smash?
Based on what I heard, she will cheat for free. So
Why?
why? I'm just saying. So we're gonna put together the Patreon and definitely support the channel, and we go from there. What do you want to add?
I want to quickly talk about video number 3 within that clip. There's a group of girls. No, that's the last one. The one before that. So there's a group of girls, and they're basically talking about their body count, how high their body count is in college. And so the girl said 30 to 40 bodies. You're in college. Whoa.
So in college, school,
Over there is different,
we're in the UK. So
they're in the US.
we leave school at 16. You go to college 16, 17. These women, she was saying one chick she knows has strived for a 40 body count
in freshman year.
So that's I'm assuming that's 17. Guys, I'll ask you a question. Does body count matter to you? Answer that question. Moving forward.
Can I cut you quickly?
Yeah.
We did a podcast on that. I'll link it in the description.
Yeah, does body count matter?
Yeah.
I'll say for most men, generally speaking, it does matter. It shows a woman's mindset. It shows her choices, and it shows where she's at mentally. It does matter. That's why women lie about their body count. But the part that stood out for me was the zodiac part.
Yeah.
When she said she knew a chick or affiliate with a chick that slept with every single zodiac sign.
So 12 men.
The rest of the chick said, wow,
like
that's really cool. Imagine you had those chicks behind closed doors without their friends, because women keep this whole sisterly code. There's only so much I can say. So women like to speak politically correct. What happens if you catch them in a setting where they can give you all the glory gossip, all the details? What happens then? She said, wow, that's really cool. Wifey who? What do you think about that?
Get out of here. Listen, I am older than I look, and for me, I'm not down with it. She said around 30 or 40 bodies in freshman year. Obviously, over in America, it's a bit different to the UK.
Yeah, let's keep it to the UK. This is where we at. So let's say 17.
So 17 years old, and you've already caught 30 to 40 bodies. Like one of the girls said, right? You have to be striving for that amount.
Yeah.
You have to be.
But to be fair, even said, let me cut you right. It's easy for a woman to get 40.
Okay.
It's easy.
It's easy for women to get bodies, right?
Yeah.
Because men are always hollering.
Yeah.
And especially in that time frame of college years, right? That's when you're supposed to be vetting for a husband, by the way, ladies. But that's
Patreon talk, by the way.
You do get hollered at a lot by men. Definitely, you're in your prime. You're at your peak. This is where you're supposed to be getting a husband and preparing for children. But anyway, so yes, you do get hollered at a lot, but remember, just because you get hollered at, it doesn't mean you're supposed to go through with it. It doesn't mean you're supposed to lay down with all these men just because they holler at you.
Yeah.
So the choice that she has poor decision making choice in when it comes to her choices is very poor.
Yeah.
For me, you have to want to strive for that. To have that many bodies at that age.
I agree with that to a degree, but I think that it's very easy for women. An average woman can get more dudes holler than even a celebrity, even like someone like Drake. An average woman can get more dudes slide up in her DM than a celebrity like Drake or anyone that's a billionaire. It's easy.
That's true, but like I said, just because, okay, say I had 100 guys a day hollering at me through my DMs, the guys I meet in person, wherever I go, guys hollering, does it mean that I should lay down with all of them? No.
Or men would like you to.
Of course they would like you to.
Or me anyway, I don't care about other niggas and shit. They do what they do. I do what I want to do. Well, I'm just saying that.
Of course they would like you to, but it doesn't mean that's what you're supposed to do. That's why I said you'll have to be striving for that.
Yeah. So
because
I agree with that part. Yeah. I agree with that part. Yeah.
Hey. Anyway, the last video, real quick, is his having a Barney, an argument with his baby mother.
Because she's a prostituta.
You say it better than I do. I'm terrible at accents, so mine ain't gonna sound too great. But
I do all that shit.
That one I found funny.
Oh my god!
It was just funny to me. I'm not saying the situation at hand, but how that went, it was kind of funny. But yeah, be careful.
I felt him.
Be careful, fellas, who you put your things in, because this could be you.
Be careful who you're skeeting in, and
I'll
say this right. Sometimes, like, don't get me wrong, I'm speaking as a dude, right? You see a thing, it's like, oh shit, body's banging. Like, I want to hit that because men are physical. Like, it is what it is, right? But then you got to understand that, like I said earlier, you have no choice if she wants to keep that baby. Then before you know, you thought she was a cool chick. Some chicks might play the chameleon. They're good actors, A-star actors.
Can I say something quickly?
Yeah.
Although that's the case, yes, that can be the case. And a lot of women are A-star actors in that situation. The guy, remember, you make the choice to sleep with her or not. So I understand that she may look hot, she has a fat ass, she has whatever that you desire. Doesn't mean that you're supposed to go down that road. But when a lot of guys do go down that road with women, as in beating or whatever, they're not thinking on a level of, oh, how is her personality sort of thing, or how is she as a person.
The thing is, what you just said there, you're saying it from a female's perspective. And so I said, guys, I understand. You're not a dude. You don't know how men think. I'm telling you, as a dude, as a male, you look at a thing, oh, she looks nice, I want to hit that. And I get it. I totally get it. A lot of us F up. Imagine you like the romp. Okay, she rubbed the genie the right way. She granted my wishes. I skeeted up in that. Oh, she seemed cool. Pregnant. All right. I want to do the right thing.
Can I ask this?
Hold on.
Okay.
I want to do the right thing. I tried to do the right thing. Come to find out, she was a chameleon. So many men have fallen victim to that. And then it's like, this is why I say we need to express more D-discipline, better D-discipline. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I don't even want to get personal. But we've all made that mistake. And that's all I want to say on that.
Okay.
So ask your question.
Well, okay. Can you really say that they're a victim? The reason why I asked that is because, did you speak to her long enough, or did you just jump into it because you like what you saw at the time? You didn't take
Yeah.
that time to actually get to know her.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I'm
okay.
not saying chameleon. I'm not saying some women ain't good at that. Yeah,
Mm.
they are. There's some women that's very good at faking it and pretending like they're nice when they're really not. I give that to men, yes. But just like you see something visually, you lot are visual,
Yeah.
and you see something you like. I do get that part. Not as in I'm not a man. So feelings wise, no, I'm not going to get that part. But in common sense and understanding, yes, I get it. You like what you saw. It's like, yeah, I want to hit that. Yeah, okay, cool. I can understand that. But did you get to know the woman long enough than 2 minutes before
See-
you wanted to?
See, again, that's how you're viewing it from a woman's perspective.
No, but I'm saying you use the word victim.
I didn't say victim. You did.
I didn't say
I didn't say victim. I'm just
You
saying.
did, but
okay.
okay.
Put in the comments. Did I say victim? I have to rewind the clip.
did.
But right,
Mm-hmm.
I understand when we make poor choices.
Yes, we all
based
do.
on how we feel through the pleasures of the skin, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is that sometimes we need to learn to say no and
Yes.
have better deed discipline.
That's all I was trying to say.
Again, I'm not saying I'm perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I've made bad choices too, man.
We all have.
Trust me. You can end up marrying someone without making sure that you vetted them, screen and vet. Before you know it, lose half your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can end up like this dude. Before you know it, you didn't even know she's on OnlyFans, and you skeeted up in her. She's your BM. Now you realize, oh, she's a prostituta. It's the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Happens to the best of us.
It does.
But women, look, if I ski up in this girl and I say, I don't want to have that I don't have no choice after that point. She can put me on child support.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have a child I don't want a child right now. And that's why I say some of the laws need to be changed. Now, this is very controversial at this point. Some may disagree with what I'm saying. But even saying that, right? How many dudes been raising kids come to find out the youth's not even this?
Mm-hmm. See, but that's where this is what I go back to again.
Yeah.
It's the choices you make. We are all accountable for our own decisions.
So hold on. I agree with you. We're accountable for our own decisions. So
Mhm.
you're telling me I don't have no choice over being the father of your child.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't know, the woman knows if the child is mine or not.
Mhm.
Remember, when a woman gets pregnant, it's a small
Yeah.
time period
Mhm.
where she can get pregnant, right?
Yeah.
You mean to say, if you look at Maury, how many men get tested?
Mm-hmm.
You're not the dad. You're not the dad.
Mm-hmm.
You must be some big garden tool to not
Mhm.
even know who the dude is.
Yeah.
Don't you think there should be mandatory DNA testing?
Yeah, I do.
Ladies,
Actually.
do you put in the comments? This is the question I just thought up. Should there be mandatory DNA testing at birth? Men, do you agree with this? Do you disagree with this? Right? Also, if I ski up in you, a man skis up in you, and you end up pregnant, right? Should he not have the option whether he opts in or opts out? Why is it automatic? Oh, I have to be on child support.
Mm-hmm. With the
society
Mhm.
has put in place for women to win, and I don't think it's fair against men. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Put in the comments if you disagree.
I agree with you. It's not fair against men. No, it's not. It's definitely not 50-50. When it comes to what you said in regards to should there be a mandatory DNA test at birth? Yes, I 100% agree with that.
So many women thinking, what? No way.
Okay, let's ask a question to those women, the detractors, right? Why would you say no to a DNA test at birth? The only reason why
something to hide.
Exactly. The only reason why you would say no to a DNA test at birth is because you have something to hide. Because you know full well you didn't just sleep with the guy that you said that you slept with. You slept with multiple. That's the only reason. No one can tell me any different. You can say what you like in the comments and, say how you feel. That's fine. I'm open I'm not fully closed off. No, I can accept it and my heart is still open. But I'm just saying the only logical reason why you would say no is because you have something to hide. So in regards to that, I 100% agree with that. That should be in place. Yes. I'm just saying, when you get a woman pregnant and you don't want a child with that woman, remember, you decided to ski up in her.
But the man should still have the option to opt out.
Okay, you can opt out in regards to, okay, obviously it's a woman's body, so then she can do what she likes with her body, right?
But it's my
It's both of you child
thing.
Yes, but this is where I say you should make better decisions and have more D-control, because if you chose a better caliber woman, you would be more open to the idea of maybe having a baby with her. Not necessarily you want to be in a relationship with her, but you know that she'll be a great mother to your child.
We don't know
if
that.
he was to have one.
We don't know that. That's a mystic ball.
I'm just saying there are better caliber women in this world than others. There are bad ones and there are better ones. If you can say that.
Where are these chicks at?
Okay, you can say that. That's fine, right? But there are better women. They may be harder to find nowadays. Yes, I agree. But there are some out there. That's all I'm saying. Just make better decisions. Just like for the women who fuss up themselves and keep sleeping with the Pookie and Ray Rays, the Tom, Dicks and Harrys and whatever you want to call them, right?
Most chicks do that.
Exactly. Whose fault is it? The woman's. I am not on either side
it's not
there.
necessarily just the woman's fault.
You make your decisions. You alone, by yourself. Was a gun put to your head and said, you have to do this? No. You made that decision. And the decision you made, you have a consequence to it. It could be a positive one or a negative one. That's all I'm saying. So for the men, have more D-control. For the women, have more, close your legs. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I think my argument is justified.
Well,
put in the comments what you think.
Yeah. Well, you've heard the argument. You guys tell us what you think. I'm going to agree and disagree.
Okay, that's fine. My heart's still open.
So, people, tell us what you think. I don't have anything more to add.
Don't disagree with me again. No, joking.
I don't have anything more to say.
Everyone has their own opinion. It's totally fine. I'm fine with it. If you disagree with me, that's fine. But I'll ask one thing. Please explain why you disagree. Don't just say, I disagree with you. That means you're in your feelings.
Well, I feel...
Yeah, you're in your feelings. Tell me why you disagree with what I'm saying.
I know why. Because...
I'm not working. What is this?
Okay.
God, why do I have to work? I am sexy. I am sexy.
That's chicks for you today.
Whatever.
It's what men have to work
to
with.
the fellas too, if you disagree, let me know why you disagree with what I said. But it's all a conversation. Put in the comments what you feel about it, about the topic today. Let us know. You know, we'll try to get back to as many people as we can. Obviously, you know, what we do. It's a weekly basis. You know, we try to entertain you.
It is what
weekly.
It is. I'm going to agree to disagree on this one today.
Okay, cool.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You have our thoughts. You know where I'm at with it. You know where someone's at with it. It is what it is. I'm out. Peace.
Peace.